You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way, the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM comes the complete Signal Transmission Trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all 3 books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.
Sheldon Primus.
Welcome to the Safety Consultant Show with Sheldon Primus, where we blend safety smarts with business brilliance and a pinch of Sheldon's signature wit. Whether you're a safety pro, a fresh-faced consultant, or just safety curious, get ready for a show that'll educate, entertain, and elevate your safety game. Let's dive into the art of consulting with your safety Sherpa himself, Sheldon Primus.
This episode is powered by Safety FM.
Welcome to the Safety Consultant Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Primus. This is the podcast where I teach you about the business of being a safety consultant. And I teach you about other stuff, so I don't want to glaze that over, but we also talk to special EH&S professionals along the way, and today we're gonna continue our information that I wanted to teach you guys about, related to if I were to start my business today, what would I do? So right now, we talked about getting legal. That's the first stage. Doing what you need to do. Get your business name, get your website, get insurance, get a Duns and Bradstreet number or Bradstreet number. I keep forgetting that. Bank account. You want to go ahead and get those basic things. So now, this week, and again, I'm going to give you the disclaimers I gave to you episode 1 in case you're starting out of order. I am currently on a ranch, and it's not my ranch. I am a full-time RVer, for some of you that don't know, and I'm currently at a ranch right now that I am just staying in what's called a harvest host for full-time RVers. You get to hang out in some private property and have some space and be able to enjoy cool things like being on a ranch. I'm looking at horses, and you're hearing all kinds of birds behind me, but that's okay. You guys need to get outside too, so I'm going to take you outside. We're going to go ahead and stretch our legs as we're listening to this episode.
We'll be back with more of Sheldon Primus and the Safety Consultant Show in just a moment.
You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, But somewhere along the way, the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
We now return to the Safety Consultant Show. Once again, here's Sheldon Primus.
All right, so step 2. We're going to select our niche, okay? We need to figure out what can we specialize in. And not only that, we need a backup niche as well. If you could get down to plan A, B, C, D, and E, go for it. It doesn't hurt for you to get more than less, right? So first thing that I'm going to think about, or at least try to get you to think about, is what do you specialize in? What do you excel in? I've got an episode where I talked about our Dharma, if you would, and I got that phrasing and the exercise from Jay Shetty, Think Like a Monk. That was a great book if you guys are looking for a new reading recommendation. It's an older book, but it's awesome. And he talks about how to find your Dharma, and he would break things up for you. I got an episode on that already, so go look that one up. And I do that in the Safety Consultant 101 course. That's one of the first exercises we do, is try to figure out what your Dharma is. And, I forgot to tell you, I'm doing my next Safety Consultant 101 in August. So you look for that on sheldonprimus.com and sign up for that. But anyway, that's the first thing you need to do. What do you like to do? What do you do well? Look at the history of things that you've done already and try to figure out, where can I make money? Okay, that's what we're looking for. What things can make me sustainable money? So could that be training? Could that be creating written programs? Could that be audits and inspections? What have you done before? What's your experience like? Are you excellent at permit required confined space entry? That's the first thing that you got to figure out, is what is your capacity for you to at least get money, and that's what you're good at. Some things you may not like, but you're just good at it. It may be boring work, but you're just good at it. Another thing that you would know what you're good at is, what do people always ask you to do for them or give them advice on? All right, think about those things. And that's going to be your niche. You're going to look for anything that people rely on you, or you can truly help somebody, walk them through step by step. That's your niche. So now you have to create a way to sell your niche, but start listing them out. And that's one of the things that really helped me. My niche first was utilities. So I first started working with utilities, and I was thinking that I was going to just be a utility consultant. It didn't work out that way. To maintain most of my money, I ended up having to spread into OSHA compliance, and a lot of people come to me for OSHA compliance. So I'm a subject matter expert in general industry and construction, and I've been working as such for quite a long time. Help write in courses that you guys are probably taking online that you don't even know that you've taken my course. If you've done any 360 training courses, I've had most influence in that company. Been clients of mine for a long time. HSI, I've worked with them in the past. Red Vector, just Sat Litmus, a bunch of other ones. Well, I guess they're just Litmus now. But anyway, that was my niche. I do instructional design. I do subject matter coursework. So you just got to find your niche and get some backup niches. And I'm going to add one more thought to this one. think about things that is fun for you, okay? Not just things that you're good at. Definitely include that, but include some things that are fun for you, things that you don't mind doing on a day-to-day basis that you can make some money off of. Even if it's things like making soap, and you make really good soap and it's fun for you, and you could go now to your local farmer's market as the weather starts warming up, and you could get a table and you want to do that. However you make your money, you make your money. It doesn't have to be strictly consulting, okay? Get your mind thinking. If you're a musician and there's a way that you can start making some money by giving guitar or drum lessons. I used to do drum lessons when I was in college. Whatever you need to do just to make sure that you could make some money coming in. Learn to scale later. Just start doing some work right now, and the fun work and things that you're good at already, that counts in making money. It's not just making money as a safety consultant. That's your primary job, but it doesn't hurt to get second and third avenues of revenue. All right? You never know what's going to take off. All of a sudden, you could be one of these famous drum instructors. Who knows? There's sectors and people who need everything. Just do something that's fun first and let the business develop from there. All right. So, again, we're doing really short, small episodes, bite-sized pieces, and that's a bite-sized piece related to your niche. You want to find your niche and make sure that that is something that you're going to use for your advantage. Think outside the box, write it down, and be ready. If you want to do that Dharma exercise with me, then go to sheldonprimus.com, and I might actually have it up there already, but if not, sign up for the Safety Consultant 101 coming up in August, and you'll be able to sit down with me. We're going to do 2 hours, and we're going to really focus in on getting you going. We're going to jumpstart your business really good. And again, if you wanted to take this full course, go to safetyconsultantblueprint.com, and you could start taking the course, the Safety Consulting Blueprint course. That's the bones of what I'm going over right now. So if you want to jump ahead and skip the line, then go ahead and do that one, all right? So thank you for another fun week. We got 2 more of these. So tomorrow, or excuse me, next week, we're going to talk about companies you could sign up with, and other areas that you can network, and you could try to get yourself some more clients. So that's what we're going to talk about, networking and getting yourself some more clients next week. And then the week after, we'll talk about certificates and what kind of certificates you should think about, and the needs for that, okay? So have yourself a great rest of the week. Take some action. Go get them.
That's a wrap for today's safety show. Remember, safety isn't just about hard hats and caution signs. It's about business smarts, too. Thanks for joining us on the Safety Consultant Show with Sheldon Primus. Until next time, stay safe, stay savvy, and keep consulting like a boss. Go get 'em. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast or broadcast are those of the host and its guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the company. Examples of analysis discussed within the past hour, only examples. It should not be utilized in the real world as the only solution available, as they are based only on very limited and dated open source information. Assumptions made within this analysis are not reflective of the positions of the company. No part of this podcast or broadcast may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted in any form or by any means, mechanical, electronic recording, or otherwise, without prior written permission of the creator of the podcast or broadcast, Sheldon Primus.
This episode has been powered by Safety FM.
You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way, the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM comes the complete signal transmission trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all three books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.